So when I was growing up, I had really low self-esteem. There were so many things about myself that I didn't like and was really embarrassed by. And really it came down to me feeling really ashamed of a lot of different parts of myself. And it's taken me a long time to finally feel like I can accept and even embrace the parts of myself that I used to be really ashamed of. And it's been a whole process, and I've learned so much from it. And I know right now that there's so many people out there who are going through feelings of shame. And if you're watching this video right now, I first off want to commend you for even clicking on this, because I know it can be a very difficult subject to even think about, because it brings up so many different emotions and can bring up some really painful memories. But I'm hoping that by the end of this video you have some good tips and ideas to really start to work through those feelings of shame and really start to begin that healing process for yourself. So the first step is to acknowledge that you are feeling ashamed about something. I know that this can be a very difficult step because often we try to repress these emotions and not think about it. But the more that we can shine light on those parts of ourselves and really start to work through and process those emotions, then we can start to heal from shame. The next step after that is asking yourself, what is it about this that is causing me to feel shame? If you've watched my videos before, you know I love journaling, so this could be something that you want to journal about, because it's very possible that you might have more than one thing that you feel ashamed about. But you also can just mentally think about the things that you feel embarrassed about or make you feel inadequate. Now that you're aware of whatever it is that is causing you to feel shame and you have an idea about where these feelings might be coming from, let's get into 3 things you can do to start releasing that feeling of shame. So the first thing you can do is to rewrite the story that you've been telling yourself. Oftentimes when we feel shame about something, we just over and over in our minds tell this story that makes us feel worse and worse about ourselves. What we can do from that is to start to rewrite the story into one that is more constructive, into one that's more positive. So the next tip would be to make your environment a positive one. So it's not just about what's going on the inside, but also your environment has a huge impact on how you feel. So surround yourself with things that you love. Make friends who really lift you up and value you and appreciate you for who you are. Another tip to help heal from shame is to practice self-compassion. I often think that when we have something that we feel ashamed about, it's an area that we need to be more loving to ourselves. I know sometimes it can be really hard to love ourselves, especially the parts of ourselves that feel the most unlovable. But a mental exercise that's really helped me is looking at the situation as if I were talking to a good friend or someone that I really cared about. So for example, if you are feeling ashamed about having some mental illness, think about if you had a really good friend and they came to you and they had that mental illness. What would you tell them? How would you treat them? Would you be accepting and loving of them? Now view yourself that way and start to give yourself the love, the care, the support that you would give to a really good friend. I hope that these tips give you a good starting point and help you on your journey to healing yourself. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.